Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're looking at an idea about freedom today, based on a source you sent in.
That's right.
And the core idea, it's maybe a bit counterintuitive. Freedom isn't just, limitless action. It's more about self-control.
Exactly. Your source puts it really bluntly. Self-discipline is the real freedom. Bam. Just like that.
Wow. Yeah.
And then it clarifies, saying freedom isn't about doing whatever you want whenever you want. It's about controlling yourself.
Controlling yourself.
Yeah. And it finishes with this kicker, master yourself, master life. That's what we're digging into.
Okay, let's begin then. Self-discipline is the real freedom. My first reaction, it pushes back, doesn't it, against that common idea of freedom as just like breaking chains.
It really does. There's an initial friction there, I think.
Yeah.
We often picture freedom as, no rules, no limits.
Do whatever you want.
Right, but the source suggests maybe the real power, the real freedom comes from inside, from internal control.
Yeah, because doing whatever you want. If you really think about it, that doesn't always lead to feeling free, does it?
No, not at all.
Like being driven by every single craving or impulse, that can feel like its own kind of prison sometimes.
Well, that's exactly it. Unchecked desires, constant indulgence, it can actually limit you. Think about health problems or maybe financial issues from lack of discipline.
Or even just habits you can't break.
Exactly. So giving in constantly can paradoxically make you less free. You become a slave to those impulses.
Okay, so if freedom isn't just unchecked desire, what is controlling yourself then? What exactly are we talking about mastering here, according to this idea?
Good question. It seems to be about our inner world. Our impulses, yes, but also our desires, our ingrained habits, even our emotional reactions to things.
So it's about conscious choice.
I think so. Being the one in the driver's seat of your actions rather than just being carried along by the strongest whim of the moment.
Right. And this is where it connects to that second part. Master yourself, master life. How does that self-control actually lead to mastering life? What's the proposed link?
Well, think about it practically. Self-discipline often forms the bedrock for achieving things, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like learning a skill. It takes discipline. You have to practice even when you don't feel like it, push past that frustration.
Sure. The urge to just quit.
Exactly. But that discipline leads to mastery of the skill. And that mastery gives you more freedom, more agency, more options in that area of your life.
Ah, okay. I see. So it creates options.
It can, yeah. Or think about relationships, managing your reactions, choosing thoughtful communication instead of just, blurting things out. That takes self-control.
Definitely.
And it often leads to stronger, healthier connections, more freedom within those relationships, perhaps.
That makes a lot of sense. So for you listening right now, if you're feeling kind of stuck or limited somewhere,
Yeah.
could this perspective shift things? Could embracing self-discipline in one specific area actually make you feel freer overall?
That's the potential aha moment, isn't it? If things outside feel restrictive, maybe focusing on what you can control, your habits, your learning, your responses, maybe that's incredibly empowering.
So it shifts the focus inward.
Precisely. By consciously choosing discipline where you feel limited, you might actually carve out more space, more options, and a greater sense of real freedom down the line.
So wrapping up this deep dive then,
Yeah.
the main takeaway from this source is pretty challenging, actually. It flips the script.
It does.
True freedom isn't necessarily about getting permission from the outside world, but finding that strength, that control within yourself.
Master yourself, master life. It suggests inner mastery leads to outer mastery, in a sense.
Which leaves us with a final thought for you to consider.
Yeah, just something to chew on. How might actively cultivating self-discipline, maybe in just one tiny way this week?
Like what? Resisting one impulse.
Sure, or sticking to one small goal you set, or even just pausing for a second before reacting to something. How might that single small act of self-control change your feeling of freedom?
Your sense of mastery over your own life.
Exactly. It's definitely something worth exploring.